You thought somebody was at your door? Yeah, lock me outside. So we need independent investigation. Well, that's what we do. That's what we do. We go down there, we get all the information. We gather as much information as possible. We go out and, try to gather as much information as possible, and we try to relate that information. Yeah. Yeah, man, I want to see how much the dude's bond is going to be, what kind of deal they going to cut with this dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, man, I saw that Tasha. I did. I saw that post. Yeah, that was very sad. The lady who was driving, she turned herself in. I see. Look at the words. Notice everybody keeps saying she turned herself in, but nobody's saying, is she charged? Watch the words. Watch the words. Daylight is saying that it was a hit. Yeah, man. I mean, damn. People try to be like, well, man, that's just how shit be. This shit go down in the streets, but it don't go down like that. Cats don't do things like that. That brazen and bold in broad daylight, knowing that you're going to make the neighborhood hot. Unless you done cut some kind of deal, knowing that you're going to be protected. You understand what I'm saying? It's too many damn questions why this dude would do this, knowing that the whole block would be hot, that everybody's on this dude's bumper. Not only did this dude elude the police, this nigga eluded the hood. Do y'all know how many people were looking for this nigga? Do y'all know you have Bloods, Crips, everybody looking for this nigga? The whole block was looking for this nigga. You dig? How did this nigga elude everybody? You dig? How did this dude elude everybody? What's up, Conscious Beauty Kirsten? Conspiracy theorists even being doubtful. The fact that the fact that this nigga's alive, and a couple of his family members got hit. That don't make no sense, man. Yeah. He risked his family's safety for a deal with the police. Who's going to meet with him? Yeah. Yeah. The fact that he pulled this damn bold-ass murder off shows he didn't give a shit about his family or anybody else. You got to understand the mind of a snitch. A snitch don't give a shit about anybody. A snitch is a rat. That's the thing about a snitch. A snitch will turn their mama in, nigga. A snitch is a damn rat. They'll turn in anybody. They'll put anybody in jeopardy to save their ass. That's what a rat is. Y'all don't really understand the mind of a damn snitch. That's why people have so much disdain for them. Nothing is lower than that. Getting around niggas, sneaking around niggas, and especially being a snitch that's a killer. That's the most dangerous snitch there is. You understand, when you got these niggas out here who done killed 2 or 3 people or whatever, and they're still walking around, these niggas ain't getting no life sentences. They done killed somebody, and all of a sudden, you see these niggas bouncing around the hood again. You did? And then later on, you start looking at their paperwork and see all the shit that they've done, just like Darthard Perry. Go look up Darthard Perry. This dude burning down buildings, setting folks up. And this rat living in fucking police witness protection. It's like William O'Neill, the dude who set up Fred Hampton. It was a rat. A nigga who caught a charge, and they stepped to him and said, hey, look, we're going to wipe this charge off you. We'll clean your record, but we need you to do this little thing with us. We need you to do security, get close to Fred Hampton, give us the outline of his apartment, you know, earn his trust. And that's what he did. It was a nigga named William O'Neill who they paid $300. They gave that nigga $300 to give them the outline of Fred Hampton's house. And then they came in the middle of the night and blew that brother away and sent William O'Neill's bitch ass to protective custody, to witness protection. What's the Alhambra? Get on. You sound like the glory hole white supremacist, dude. Alhambra, get on camera, bro. Get on camera. That's what I thought, bitch ass. Yeah, so this dude, William O'Neill, he spent years in witness protection, and then I think in the early 90s, he kind of started losing his mind, started going crazy, whatever, then ran out in the street and got hit with a car. He got ran over with a car, and that nigga died like a rat. He lived like a rat and died like a rat. And that's the thing. And that's the message I like to send to folks. Don't live like a coon. There's no honor in being a coon. You know, people always say to people like us, hey, be careful with the work you do. And that's cool. I try to be as careful as possible. But when you're fighting a system of white supremacy, of course, you're going to put yourself in the line of danger. And a lot of times you do get hit. But when you do things that are courageous for a good cause, you don't really die. Because your energy and your spirit lives on through the people you touch. So you still live. The body's just a vessel, but your energy and your spirit is there. But a funky snitch, coon, a coon and a rat, you live for nothing. See, I don't want to be that. And there's too many of us who are choosing the coon option. You need to just survive and multiply. See, Nipsey was a man. See, that's why his spirit touched everybody. That man lived. He lived his fullest life. He touched a lot of people. He challenged the system. He did some stuff that he wasn't supposed to do, meaning be successful in the hood. Get out the hood, become successful, start businesses, and bring other people out with him. See, you live on. You live on. That's why his spirit is living on. His spirit is moving people. That's why so many people out in the streets now lost. But they're going to get direction. That's why we're trying to get people on the right path and just keep the mission going. You dig? It's better to die prolific. That's why I try to get it in. I do a lot of stuff because I'm like, if they targeted me, let me get out as much shit I can get out. But a coon like that fuck nigga, for example, the fuck nigga who called up laying in his bunk bed talking shit, don't be that nigga. You understand? That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be an insignificant fuck nigga. Sitting up here laying on your stomach with your pussy spread, whining about another nigga, getting some YouTube clicks in the dark with a Snuggie on your head. That's what you don't want to be. You're just a nigga living for nothing. You understand? You want to make an impact on this world. You want to do some things and you want to live up to your damn potential. That's what you want to do. Let me block this fuck nigga right here. You want to live up to your fullest potential. Alhambra, I'm blocking your dumb ass. You dig? That's what you don't want to do, nigga. You don't want to be a rat. That's what rats do. Rats live in the gutter and they multiply. It's just a bunch of gutter rats. Yeah. Yes, that nigga has a bussy. That nigga bussy was spread on the bed. He had the window open so his bussy can air out. That fuck nigga. Yeah, you want to be motivated by prosperity and learning, not jealousy and envy. That's the problem. Too many niggas are motivated by jealousy and envy. And, you know, these niggas who turn out to be snitches and rats and who will turn on you, you got to watch those type of dudes. And I really wish my dude Nipsey had some other hitters there with him. You know, Nipsey should not have had to do his own work like that to run that snitch off the block. You know? Yeah, Nipsey motivated you. Much respect. Yeah, that jealousy and envy is a beast. Yeah, you got a lot of niggas to be jealous over little bitty shit. Yeah, I was arguing with some nigga on Twitter today. He had some little failed podcaster mad. And it's always, you can tell when niggas are mad. I can tell when it's a failed podcaster because of the shit they're mad at. Man, you getting views and likes. Man, you getting clicks. These are niggas with their own little YouTube pages that don't nobody listen to because they little mush mouth niggas. Let me tell you something, and that's another thing. You got a lot of YouTubers out here who get mad because some of my videos get like 100,000, 200,000 views easily, and I'm just talking about regular shit. Yeah, I feel bad for Lauren too. That's my sister. But a lot of these dudes, they want to get shine. They want to get people to listen to them because a lot of people want to have something to say. They want to express themselves. But the problem is, you haven't stopped being a fuck nigga. See, a lot of people want to be listened to. You want to be a person that folks go to for expertise. But the problem is, you've been a fuck nigga all your life. You never lived. You've been in your mama's house all your goddamn life. So all you gonna know is your single mother's perspective on life, which is just running your mouth gossiping. You don't know nothing. As a man, let's keep it 100. A lot of these niggas get mad because they see folks like me with hundreds of thousands of views. Well, nigga, do you know all the shit I done been through? Nigga, I done lived. Nigga, I got life experience. Nigga, I done been around this planet. Nigga, I done been everywhere. I done lived everywhere. I lived in South Central. I lived in Compton. I lived in Seattle. I lived in Detroit. I lived in Alabama. I lived in Atlanta. I lived in Hawaii. I've traveled all over Africa, traveled all over Europe, traveled all over Asia. Nigga, I done been to the jungles of Malaysia. I done been to the shanty towns of Brazil. I done been to the favelas of some of these countries. Dude, you have to live. And when you live and you get life experience, you have something to say that people will want to hear because you've experienced things that the average person has not experienced. So when I look at things, I look at it from a worldly travel perspective. I look at it from all angles. You know what's up, ATL? And my sister Michelle is in here from Straight for the Air. From the Air. They do you the same way, of course. See, when you start traveling and going around the world and expanding your mind, motherfuckers start wanting to hate. You know? You're supposed to travel and expand your mind. And I see you, Michelle, and you usually it's just you by yourself, and you got your little sugar daddy with you, Michelle. But you know, women, y'all know how it is. Women, if you're a woman who travels, you know how hard it is to get one of your homegirls to go with you. Sometimes you want your homegirl to go with you. And girl, man, my money funny. I'm trying to get this new weed. I'm trying, this. You get a lot of excuses. What's up, Jay Cali? Shout out to my brother Jay Cali, my drummer, being slide. I mean, yeah, man, you try to get niggas to travel with you, even the homies. Niggas, oh man, well, what happened was I'm waiting on this thing to come through. And yeah, so sometimes you got to roll dolo. You got to roll by yourself. You know? And that's okay. What's up, Bria Cakes? It was just some random fuck nigga. It wasn't nobody. Just some random fuck nigga. Some random fuck nigga whining about how many clicks and views I get. And that's another thing with these YouTube niggas and some of these little internet niggas. They think that clicks and views, that's currency to them. And that shit don't mean nothing to me. Because I get that anyway. I'm going to get that. I draw an audience. I get all that stuff. What I think of the Breakfast Club. Those are my friends. Charlamagne is my dude. I got a lot of love for them. Yeah, those are my folks. Yeah, a lot of times you travel alone. Yeah, that whole, you know what's up, Kate, claiming mental illness. They already setting this shit up, man. With this dude, that whole thing, catching him at a mental facility. Man, if y'all don't get the hell out of here with that bullshit, this is the fix is already in, man. This nigga done committed this murder, broad daylight, and eluded police, and now he done showed up at a mental facility. That was set up from day one, man. It looks like it was set up from day one. It don't pass the smell test. That doesn't pass the smell test. Well, jealousy, this whole jealous thing, it's a fairly recent thing of men being jealous of men. We as Black folks, we used to not be like that. Because of systematic deprivation, seeing so many of us without, the minute one of us gets something, it's like, well, damn. What about me? It's like an abandonment thing. It's an abandonment thing. A lot of Black folks, when, for example, a lot of these Negroes, and I'm talking about a lot of these dusty Negroes, when you're in the hood and you doing dusty shit or just some street shit, niggas will roll with you. But when you try to go legit and get up out the game, niggas are like, well, damn, what about me? I'm going to be abandoned. I'm going to be here alone. You understand? Well, niggas be wanting company. A lot of cats want company and misery. That's why you don't want nobody to rise up. If they rise up, then that means they're going to leave you. That's why niggas be like, don't forget where you came from now. That means don't leave me. Don't leave me. But nowadays, you got dudes out here who, within the last 40, 50 years, were raised by single mothers. And a lot of these niggas have a single mother mentality. And they react to other men like a single mother. They react to other men like a woman. So when they see a man who's successful, it's like they want that man to do something for them. They want to get something from that man, like a woman. Like a woman sees a dude, a woman wants some resources. So she's going to use her sexuality. She's going to use her game, her finesse to get some resources from the dude, which she can, which is all right. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, utilize some of your assets to leverage resources from dudes of means. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just human nature. When you see these bitch-made niggas who want to do that and they can't. So what they do, they just start hating because it's frustrating because their mama can do that. Your mama can be out there and showing her titties, her ass, and pussy and all that. But then you get a nigga like the one who called up. You saw how moist this nigga was? You saw the nigga who called up, how moist he was. He's laying in the bed like a bitch in a dark, little bitty ass project bedroom. And you saw the window, looked like some train tracks was out in the window. This nigga's laying in a little twin bed, rocking back and forth with his bussy in the air, talking about my eyebrows. Look at your eyebrows. Really, nigga? You think that's a nigga who's raised by a single mother? You think? That nigga didn't have no man growing up. And mad because a man like myself of means, we can't give him nothing. You did? So the only thing they can do is try to hate you down a little bit to make themselves feel better. And then what's really sad, you got a lot of dudes out here who's so bitch made, they hate on women. Women, do you notice that? Especially attractive women online. And this is something fairly new. Especially these niggas be seeing these girls on Instagram getting attention. You see these girls on Instagram, they got a little cash app, and niggas be hitting that cash app. And you got these attractive women doing their thing on Instagram, and niggas be all in your DM, bitch, fuck you. I'm like, damn, nigga. Nigga, damn. Bitch, you ain't all that. why your ass out like that? Niggas, you hating on women? You dig? He hating because his pussy can't do the kind of magic you can do. His pussy ain't working right. You dig? You hating on the woman because you can't do what she do. You can't get it in like she gets it in. You can't get the attention she's getting. And they start hating on the women. Because see, a lot of people think they're mad because they can't get the woman. That ain't it. No, they want the attention that she gets. See, they want to get what she has, which is attention. They don't want the pussy. They don't want that. These bitch niggas, they don't want that. They want the attention that she gets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, you ain't cute. Look at you. That's why your nose is so big anyway. Fuck out of here. You're hating on women. You dig? So these niggas are real frustrated because, you know, they live like a bitch. And they think like a bitch. No, they're not gay. These are heterosexual niggas. That's why even in the relationships with these niggas, it's always these niggas are extra emotional. You know, you deal with niggas like that. These are the niggas who try to be tough, and that's the thing. You see, a lot of these niggas try to cover up that shit by trying to be extra tough. You know, a lot of these niggas tried, like that moist fuck nigga who called up earlier. So he tried to sound like a little gangster. Yeah, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn. See, you know how it is in these streets. I'm like, nigga, are you rocking back and forth on your stomach, my nigga? Nigga, you talking about the streets and your feet are in the air? What the fuck is you talking about? He's trying to sound extra gangster. No, these niggas not really technically. They ain't. No, they're not gay. You know? Yeah. But who, you know, it don't take much for them to go there. Yeah. What's up, Spaghetti Cake? Add you back? Nigga, fuck out of here. If they were 25, you can't save them. Yeah. Yeah, that nigga has a bonnet with little baby hairs and shit. Yeah, he ain't no rep for Brooklyn. I got love in Brooklyn, man. But gangsters don't be laying on no twin bed with their feet in the air, with a Snuggie over their back. Man. They telling me about the business out here in LA. You gonna tell me what the fuck is going on in my city about my friend. Okay, nigga. Man. What's up, little Haiti 1804? How long have I been on? Because this thing is going to stop. I want to start again. Man. This is why so many younger women. Yeah, that's why younger women, all these young girls be all up in my DMs. I be getting these, and when I mean young, I'm like 21. I don't want to sound like R. Kelly. Like, when you mean teen, how old is a teenager? You know, not, you know. But yeah, I get the little 20, 21-year-olds all in the DMs telling me they got their braces off. I'm like, all right, I don't know why you sharing this information with me. I'm in bed with Mama Peanut. Y'all be in my DMs telling me all y'all little young girl business that I don't want to know. Y'all 20 and 21-year-old women, y'all go find you somebody. Before y'all get my wife to post some grits on my ass, looking at, I don't even want to look at your goddamn tweets. My wife be looking over my shoulder. My wife be popping up like Candyman. I look at one of y'all DMs, and I pop up, who's that bitch? I'm like, hey, well, I don't know, shit. God damn. Candyman? Y'all got me in here nigga-splaining. I don't want to explain why y'all telling me. Why is she telling you all? I don't know. I don't know this person. I got a nigga-splain. Shit. God damn. I don't know why she told me about her braces coming off. I don't know. That Nipsey, yeah, man, a lot of folks like that interview that we did with Nipsey. Nipsey was on Ism Radio. A lot of folks like that interview. Very good interview. Very good interview. Yeah.